Let's review some Easter plushes. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, my name is Lize and I'm a Disney Plush collector from the UK. So happy Tuesday, I hope you're all having a great week so far. Today is actually my birthday.
So I'm just going to tell you, it's my birthday! Ta-da!
I turned 29 today, and as you guys know, I am in Disneyland Paris, so I will probably be slow to reply to comments on this video, but I am coming home tomorrow, so I will speak to you tomorrow. So today we are going to be reviewing the Disney Easter plushes for this year. There were 4, and luckily for me, they all went on offer the same day that they were released, which was great. I was already buying something else, the Oswald Disney 100 plush, which will be getting a separate plush review next month probably, because my schedule is pretty full now with vlogs coming out from next week, so I have just put it in April to make things easier for me. So as I've started doing now, I actually show you the unboxing in a reel, and if you didn't see that, I'll leave a card up above. It went up yesterday, but I have left them all how they came, so that if you didn't see that reel, you would still see how they arrived. So I'm going to do the plush reviews one by one like I do now. I started this in my Valentine's Day haul. So I'm going to start with Mickey, who came in a plastic bag. His ears are a little bit bent, but because they're bunny ears, it doesn't matter. So let's get him out of the bag. So what is it? This is the Mickey Mouse 2023 Easter plush. All of the affiliate links will be left in the description, provided they are still in stock at the time I'm uploading this video. It is obviously from Shop Disney UK. It is new for Easter this year, and it was £22, but if you spent £10 you could get it for £15. So because I was buying Oswald, I got him for £15. Because Oswald was £28, so I'd already spent that £10. So he's a bluey teal colour. This is actually my favourite shade of blue, so I'm really happy they've done this year. I have got a little bit bored of the bunnies, but the only other things they could do are chicks and sheep, but I would love to see that. He has got these shimmery little panels inside of his ear, on his belly, his hands and feet, which is purple with like a glittery effect, but it's not actually glitter, which is good because I can't stand glitter. He's got a little yellow flower just on his left as well, underneath his chin. I must admit I'm not actually a fan of the quality of it. It feels really cheaply made. He's obviously got the Disney 2023 on his left foot. This is actually embroidered on, which I like, but it's embroidered onto the shimmery panel, and I'm not quite sure I'm a fan of that. On the belly especially, it feels and looks very cheap, like it could crease if I vacuum packed it, which is annoying because going forward I am thinking of vacuum packing my plush rather than keeping them in bags because they take up so much more space, but I don't think I could do that with this one. I don't really like his ears either. They are meant to bend, but because of how they've been in the bag, they're not sitting properly, so they're meant to sit in front of his face, but this one keeps bending back because of how it was put in the bag. It's got an astronomically large tag and just the silver paper tag, which I don't like. They are so cheap, so nasty looking, and I just ripped them off. Dimension wise, he is 34 centimetres tall approximately, 16 centimetres in width and 17 centimetres in diameter, which I don't know whether they're including the ears in that or not, but he seems a really small plush. I think they are making them smaller and keeping the price point the same to increase their profits, which I don't agree with because, like I said, this is really cheaply made. His legs don't have a lot of stuffing, his feet don't have much stuffing, his arms are more stuffed than his legs, which is ridiculous because it's his legs that will get moved the most to like position him, so the stuffing will go anyway, so they probably should have given more to his legs than his arms. But yeah, this is the Mickey. I personally don't think he's worth £22. I'm not even sure he's worth £15. I would rather pay £10. But hopefully by the time this video goes up, because Easter is closer, they will be closer to 10, and I think you should get it if it's gone down to 10. But honestly, they are really cheaply made this year. Onto the Minnie. This is how she arrived. So her ears are kind of in front of her face more than Mickey, so hopefully we've got a better one. So she's obviously from the Disney store. I got her from Shop Disney UK. They all released on Monday the 20th of February. along with the Oswald Disney 100 collection, like I said, and she was £15 if you spent 10, but if you just bought her on her own, she would be £22. So she is purple. My favourite colours are actually purple and teal, and it took me quite a few years to realise that Sully's colours are also purple and like tealy blue, so that is probably why they are my favourite colours, but it was just total coincidence. So again, she is fluffy, her face is all embroidered, and she's got these shimmery panels, which again feel very, very cheap, but I like it on the paws, I just don't like it so much on the feet. She's got Disney 2023 on her left foot, the tag is on her right leg, and very, very hard to move around. She's got a little bunny tail, and her flower is on her left ear rather than being underneath her chin. But her ears sit how they should. Mickey's ears didn't sit like that, but at least hers are looking the way they ought to. Her dimensions are the same, so 34 centimetres in height, 16 centimetres in width, and 17 centimetres in diameter. But again, just like Mickey, I don't think she's worth the money. She doesn't feel as cheaply made as Mickey, she's got a little bit more stuffing in her, but it's just the fabric they used. This shimmery panel, I don't like at all. It feels so, so cheap. But the other two Easter plushes that I've got to show you look a lot better than these two. And I think that's always the way now. The Mickey and the Minnies are just standard, but it's the other characters they bring out around these Easter plushes that are the best. And of course, no. So I'm going to go on to Winnie the Pooh now. So as you can see, his ears are a little bit bent in the bag, but hopefully that's not too much of a problem. Let's get him out of his bag. So this is the Winnie the Pooh Easter 2023 plush. Again, available from Shop Disney UK. Originally £22, but on the day that they released, they went straight down to £15 if you spent 10. That was the same across the board for all four of them, because I do have one left to show you after this. His tag is sticking out of his bum, and it's just so long. But he is a bunny. He's got bunny ears on his head that are pink with little polka dots, and they're actually adjustable. They've got foam inside, which I like. And then he's got a matching neckerchief that's tied in a bow that matches the fabric of the inside of the ears. And then he's got a purple t-shirt on, which I love because purple is one of my favourite colours, like I just said. If they weren't Easter specific, I would keep the Pooh out all year round because I prefer this to his red shirt. He's embroidered in his face. He's the traditional Winnie the Pooh sculpt that you would get from the Disney store, and it's very faint, but it does have Disney 2023 on his left paw. It's just smaller than Mickey and Minnie because they've got a smaller paw to work with. In dimensions, he is 25.5 centimetres in height, 14 centimetres in width, and 13.5 centimetres in diameter approximately. They say that to cover themselves because I've said in previous videos I don't think they're very uniform in how they measure these. Sometimes they include things like ears, sometimes they don't. I would rather just measure them myself, but I don't have a measuring tape to hand, so that might be something I introduce in future plush reviews. Is he worth the money? I would have bought this one £22 or not, to be honest. If they were all £22, that would have been £88, and I probably would have just bought this one and the next one. I probably wouldn't have bothered with Mickey and Minnie, but because they were all on offer already, I got them plus the Oswald, and I spent the same as I would have if they were all their regular price. So it was £88 for the 5 plushes, whereas it would have been £88 for the 4 plushes if they were full price. So I would have got this one no matter what, but I would have been happier paying £15. So I would say, so far, if you could get any of them, if you could only get one, get this one or the next one that I'm about to show you. And obnoxiously, they've put his tag on his ear, so that is also going. If people don't like me taking the tags off, I pay for them with my own hard-earned money. So if it was a special tag, I would keep it on. It's not that difficult to have a nice little Easter 2023 tag with all Easter eggs and things on. They are quite clearly Easter plushes, so you can't pretend that they're anything else like you could with the Valentine's Day plushes. So finally, we are going to be doing the stitch. As you can see, his ears are in front of his face, but that might be better for them being bent the same way at least. So let's just get him out of the bag. So this was the Easter plush I saw first. I shared it on my plush news highlight on my Instagram, lizeindisney. If you don't follow me over there, I would highly recommend you do so, as I talk about plushes long before you see them on the channel. I also talk about things that are available in other countries and where you can get them. And this one was originally available in the Asian parks, and I saw it on Bello Shop HK, and I was like, please bring it to the UK. I loved Stitch's sculpt, so I'm really, really glad that we got him. So again, he was available on Shop Disney UK. Would have originally been £22, but he was £15 because I spent over £10. So what's so special about him? Just like Winnie the Pooh, he is a bunny, just in that he's got ears on his head. He's not like Mickey and Minnie where they are fully bunnies. So he's kind of cosplaying as a bunny. So he's got this pink headband on again, just like Pooh. It's got foam in the middle to bend them, which I really like, and then a polka dot pattern inside the ears, and then a bow around his neck, which is the exact same pattern. So you've got some blues, some purples, some whites, pinks and greens, and I think it looks really, really nice. He's sat down with his front paws in front of him, and then you can see on his back left paw it says Disney 2023. This is embroidered, but it's a lot smaller than the others. So as you can see, it's a lot smaller than Pooh Bear's, which is obviously smaller than Mickey and Minnie's as well. His traditional sculpt body-wise, but I think his face is different in a really good way. I think he looks a lot cuter, a lot more vulnerable. Sometimes the stitches can look quite angry, but I think this one looks quite sad, actually, I think. But he's absolutely adorable. The tag is sticking out of his bum, but you can kind of just sit him on top of the tag if he's going on his shelf. And his paper tag's on his ear, so that's coming off. Is he worth the money? He's very, very small for a £22 plush. But if you saw my Build-A-Bear of the Easter Stitch, and if you didn't, I will leave a card up above, that one was £30. So it is the cheaper option if you are debating which one to get. But personally, I would just get both. I love both for different reasons. I love that this one just sits just like Pooh. If it wasn't Easter specific, I would keep it out all year round, and I think this is going to be one of my favourite Easter plushes now. I probably won't get time before Easter this year, but I really do need to start ranking Easter plushes the same way I did with my Christmas plushes last year. But I really love him. I would say he's worth £15, probably not worth £22, but hopefully by the time this video goes up, the offer has gone down further so you can save more money. So that is it from me. That is all of the Disney Easter plushes that they released this year. I'm really glad we got all 4 of those. But like I said, Winnie the Pooh and Stitch are my favourites. I'm not much a fan of how Mickey and Minnie have been made this year. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did, and comment down below which one was your favourite. And I will see you on Friday for my packing for Disneyland Paris video. Bye friends!